Welcome back to another episode of Theorixite. And in this episode, I do have a little bit planned. We are a bit short on time this week because I've been a bit busy and haven't had time to record. But we're still going to try and get a lot done with what time we have. I've done a bit, but I'm going to stop holding you up and let's go ahead and get into the episode and start.
It feels like I'm skydiving when I text you. Rose petals on the floor outside your bedroom. Sunshine whenever you smile.
Since last episode, a bit has happened. As you see, there's now a banner here because Mummy's actually started doing interior in our little thingy here. She's only worked on the first floor so far. I don't believe it's done. She's still doing a lot. But our auto sorter, I've been working a lot on it because the iron farm is now finished. Garrett isn't the one who built it. Ray decided to come and help me and build the iron farm. So we now have that, and I also have something else to show you over there, which you guys will see. But this, I finished the whole thing, and I was like, alright, we're ready to use it. Yeah, I'm not the most intelligent person when it comes to a lot of stuff, and it's Java. I didn't think it through, and I was using a Java design, so I have to scrap it all and redo it. At least the redstoning part. The actual interior, we're still going to use it. So we have to basically break it all, which I've been doing back here, as you see. The side's already cleared. We have to clear it all again, and then I have to get a bedrock design for the auto sorter since I was going off a Java one, so you know, it doesn't work. And then we have our bubble Vader right out of here. I'm a very intelligent person when it comes to this because got our tunnels leading you back up. But what else do we have to show you? Our iron farm. With the iron farm, I have something else over there, which we currently just have access to because she chopped us some wood. I mean, I didn't really care for it too much because I probably won't use it besides if I change it out for bottles, which you guys probably know what it's going with. It's a bee farm. With this bee farm, currently I have a bunch of shears in it, so it's only producing honeycomb instead of just normal honey bottles since I don't have any bottles. So I was like, there's no really point of having it. This is where our previous iron farm was right here. Me and Ray took it down and moved it over this hill, which makes it easier. We also slain all the villagers down there in the mine. But here it is. It's working nice and dandy. I mean, I've never said dandy, but you know, we said it. Here it is. We do get a lot of string from the cats, and then poppies, which we've been using to breed our friends over here. Which I may make a second one of these, I don't know. Because we do have an extra hive. This is the original one I found on a tree. And we kind of expanded it. There's that. But what we're about to go do is see if we can buy this elytra from Gary. I've been talking with him about it. So we can actually go busting because during the time the community killed Ender Dragon. I was busy, so I couldn't be on at the time, which is sad. And that's the reason I don't have like anything in my inventory really. It's because we're gonna go busting, so I'm trying to like minimize what I'm bringing. So if I die, I don't lose anything really. It's important to me. But we're trying to buy an elytra from Garrett to make our busting a lot easier. I've been trying to collect the gunpowder so we can collect the rockets. And up there, Garrett built a little house without my permission, but he did buy the land later on. Because I bought a beacon from him, and he said I'd lower the price if he could keep the house up there. So I said, you know what, sure, because I didn't really want to spend my diamonds. But he has a little house up there now. It's not bad. I mean, it doesn't really fit the theme, but it isn't that noticeable, I guess. It looks nice. And I do want to maybe build some cherry blossoms this episode if we have time. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to see if I can get it from Garrett. You may see the clip, may not. We'll see. See how that goes. I'm gonna go do that. We're wasting a lot of time. Alright, and we've made it to the importer. We've bought the elytra from Garrett when we put some enchantments on it. We made 3 stacks of rockets. Those all we could craft currently. And I wish I would have known there's an anvil here, because I ran all the way back like 3 times because I kept having to put stuff on. But I believe, who was it? Slop said he would buy a choker for 20 diamonds, so we're gonna go get a choker real fast because I need my 20 diamonds. So I basically got a free elytra from Garrett because I bought one for 24 diamonds from him. Very interesting area here. Our survivors have been doing. Oh god. I legitimately thought I was about to die there. It's been a while. Been a bit rusty here. I brought a bit of wood. We need to find one of those portal things. That's what we want right here. Till we go. Come on, just gonna get in here. Come on. Okay. What? Excuse me? How did I get from there to here? I am kind of confused. We'll try that again. Come on. Alright. Attempt 2. Alright. Attempt 3. It's gonna swim into it this time. Oh, what? Alright, I'm gonna get... Oh, God. Oh, please don't kill me, please. Oh, I actually thought he was gonna kill me. But, I think we're gonna try with the new pro this time. I don't know what's going on, because it keeps, for some reason, bringing me back over here. We may have to just fly into the distance and hope for the best with how it's looking. It may be the water, to tell you the truth. Let me try this. What? I'm so confused. Alright, I'm gonna take out the water and keep testing. We may just fly around. Alright, I've been messing with it. It's like broken or something. So we're just gonna fly into the distance and hope for the best. So I think where you want to go... Oh, either way we have to fly back. So if we use a stack of rockets to go somewhere, we gotta have a... Alright, someone's went that way. This way. Okay, we're gonna fly off this way till we find something, and we're gonna set at least a stack and a half to the side to get back. So I'm only allowed to use a stack and 8 to get to where we're going, so better be wise. So I'll talk to you guys if we find something. Alright, about 3,000 blocks later, we found our first structure. We actually passed the land because we were so high and I wasn't paying attention. Alright, it's unrated since there's still shulkers. Alright, we'll grab the loot after we deal with the shulkers. Since, we could craft them into carry boxes. Nope. Alright, well, I'm gonna kill everything. We'll check what loot we got. Alright, everything's now dead, and I didn't think this through. I bought a bunch of cobble because I planned on bridging, because Garrett was AFK for almost an hour, so I was like, I'll just bridge everywhere. Yeah, I didn't really think that through. Actually, what we could do is just throw all this in this chest. Chest plate, okay. I'll probably keep like a stack or 2 on me, just in case. Alright. Currently, we're looking good. We can craft 2 shulkers. Another diamond. I don't want the armor. Alright, so this area is rated. Alright, so I guess we're gonna head down and continue looking, and then I'll show you guys what we got from this one once we're done with it. Alright, we've now finished that one, and we got a helmet. Well, let's just put it all right here. We have 15 shulker shells. This is all we got right here, all this. We'll start turning in shulker boxes here in a little bit, but I'm gonna look for another end city, and I'll talk to you guys here in a moment. And I'm just checking on the Enderman. I'm worried about him because they keep attacking me, because I keep looking at him. I've been getting inrods as well, so we can use it as decoration or something, but let me go look for another one, and I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Alright, let me do that. And we've got our next one. It does have a ship, so we're going to go and get ourselves our Elytra. So we'll have another one to sell, or as a backup. Come on, don't shoot it. Good. Alright, so we're going to quickly go through raid this one, and I'll show you guys what we got. This one's a lot bigger. We do need a new brewing stand. Ray gave ours away. So we also have instant health. That's nice. But yeah, I'm going to raid this and see what we got. We've made it back to base. It's been a whole nother day because I didn't feel like recording that night because it's real late. But we sold a little bit to Sage, and we gave away some of the armor to Stolito because he's kind of poor, and we didn't need it. But, I do plan on selling a lot more of what we have, maybe go for another trip, probably not this episode. But what we're about to do is dig out the bottom area down there, and redo all that redstone, because I want to get that done this episode, so we have that working, and maybe sell some more stuff. I'm hoping that other people in here are wanting to buy shulkers and stuff, so I'll talk to you guys here in a moment with whatever happens. And here's a little update, really. It's been another day, and the video has to go out today, so we're going to try to get as much as we can done. Right now we're selling an Elytra to our friend here, and I'll show you the work we've also done. There we go. I don't even remember, I don't think I even told him the price. I think he just gave me whatever he thought was fair. It's the funniest part. Because, yeah, I didn't tell him the price, so it's not a big deal though. Alright, we're gonna do this. And he says, oh, and oh, by the way, we do have mending. But, Ray brought us some wood. It's not the wood we want. We have to go chop a bunch of spruce or dark oak. I'm still debating on which one it's going to be for our cherry blossoms. I want to add one right here and another couple. Only one. Where is it? This one. Come on, my man. You ain't got all day? What you got in here? You ain't got much diamonds, I'm not gonna lie. We gotta hook this man up, baby. We'll see. But, as we wait for this, I don't know. We'll let him pick. Because I don't think mending goes for much more than like 2 diamonds. So it's not like it really matters. I think it's like 1 or 2 diamonds. Come on. Yeah, I was gonna say okay because this is wasting a bit of time here. Alright. There you go. Alright, now we can actually get to what we're doing. As you see, our enchanting table is now gone. I have taken it out and moved it down there, and I've also done it with our anvil and the brewing stand. Basically, I'm slowly moving everything down to the bottom. Alright. And there. Mommy has been doing more interior, and I'll show you guys that in a minute. And I'll show you one last time before the video ends, just so you guys have like an idea of what it's been happening. The reason we have like a whole thing of anvils here is because each of these have to have named blocks in them, so it works for the sorting system, just so nothing like overlaps it. Currently I need a lot more cobble because that's the item I'm using it. I'm renaming a bunch of cobble, and I need more. It's almost done though. The first 3 of each are don't actually have a sorter connected to them because I'm not the smartest person and built them all too close. So the first 3 of each of the sorters don't. Here's the hopper train going around and through the next row. As you see right here, all these lit up, so I've done these bottom ones. I know that. Is what I decided to name. Right here's where the item output's going to be, which item is going to sort through that one. I just have to put it in all of them. But it is almost done. The whole top row is done, and more than half the bottom row is done. So we're almost there in it being finished. You guys will look at all the new redstone, the new design we had to get. That took a while, but we didn't have to get any more materials. We actually had a lot left over because the other one actually used more materials than this one. So that was good to know. And here it all is. Over here, where is it? I think it's this one. Yeah, right here it is where it actually is. I took out a whole row because I felt like 4 is just overkill because that was like 400 items and there's no way I'm putting that many items into the sorter. And then on top of that, 400. I just read his message, so it kind of messed me up. On top of the 400, I like I said, would never use it, so I just took out 100. Which was one of the rows, and plus I felt it was way too laggy in my base with 4 of them. So we changed it down to 3. I still need to add the ending wall once we're done. But this new path, here's our output basically. I would show you, I might show you guys in the video if I'm able to finish it completely, because it's basically done. I just have to put in what's going to be in each of them and finish the bottom row. But besides that, it's done. Here's going to be our input chest. We're going to throw everything into here. I'll just do it with one eye because I can get it back out. Throw it in here. And it gets shot up our bubble stream. Follow it up. And it's going to get basically... I was flying through it. It's going to get shot into whatever one. It's going to keep going through these hoppers until it figures out which one it should end up in. But since we have none of them labeled with items, it's going to end up in the first one because it doesn't have a thing. But if it did have one like this and you got another one on top of it, it'll just put it straight to the chest. But we don't, so it doesn't really matter. So if we head back down and in, across from this is our new enchanting room. I've moved it down here so we can have all our stuff down here instead of up there in a pile, just so it looks better. And we've also added e-chest over here, so we have those. I'm probably going to change that other corner one to like a jukebox or something, because 2 e-chests is no needed. Next, then we have our anvils, the anvil area. Then we have the brewing stand. I don't know, these areas do look a bit odd in my opinion. I'm not sure with what kind of design I'm going to be going with, so I'm kind of just winging it. And then after that, there's nothing more currently. But I do plan on, like I said, moving all of them down here. So we're going to have a normal furnace one, just for anything normal we got to cook. Then smokers, blast furnaces, so on going through this whole row. That is my plan to have, like I said, the whole row going with stuff. And the furnace and stuff, I may make them a smelter, so I could just put it in and it goes through all that. So we'll think about that. And that's really all I've done down here. I mean, I guess it is a bit because I spent almost a whole day working on all of that. Mainly the redstone took forever, I'm not gonna lie. Let me hop out of there. But that's about it for what I've done. So I don't know if I want to do too much more down there besides maybe move our stuff. And that's about it. Because now I think I want to start building cherry blossoms and upgrading the area up here. I feel like we need more stuff up here now. Because each episode we've been adding something up here to make it look a lot better. Because we added the waterfall the episode before that, I think, or then we added the river and the bridge and the path. This episode we're gonna add some cherry blossoms and everything to make it look better. Because currently we have only been working on this side. I do want to go and expand maybe our road down to our portal and going off that way because we do need to start working on there. Garrett has been thinking about building a mountain basically right on top of my base and Mummy's, but he's trying to move the close location to right back here, which is even closer to my base when I didn't want it at my base at all. So now I have to try to get him to move it again because he said he's going to build it right behind Sage's portal, which is basically means it's going to come up right behind my portal. And I don't really want that, I'm not going to lie. And then we have Garrett's house right there. But I'm going to add some cherry blossoms and do some other stuff to pull everything together, and I'll show you guys that. You guys are ready to see what I've done. It's been a few hours, I won't lie, because I decided to actually go ahead and do the auto sorter as well. Finished it all up, started putting items in it, I'll show you guys that as well. But here we are. It doesn't look too bad. We added a path going through all this right here. Then when I decided to add some rocks, I felt like it felt too empty, just having all this path and then nothing to the sides of it. So we added ourselves some rock. Is this floating? Please tell me this is floating. I get sidetracked very easily, but I had a couple rocks around and I thought they looked interesting. We may take out the rocks eventually to add stuff. May add more rocks, I don't know. And then as you guys can see over here, there is now a little cave. It doesn't look great, I know, I kind of rushed it. But there's now a cave leading through here and into this area. I added just a quick thing just so it wasn't just a hole there, it looked awkward. So we have a weird cave now there. I've taken out a lot more of the stuff, now there's just chests left because I've been moving it all down. I took out these over here because they felt weird, they're in this chest right now. We'll move it all down later. Then we have our cherry blossom tree. I did very bad, mine looked like a balloon, I will not lie. So Mommy said she'd take an attempt at it, and this is what she did. It's not too bad, I won't lie. It's definitely better than mine. So, there's that. But down here, well, I guess I could go and show you when we've done inside. If we come up here, it hasn't been too much since the last clip. We still have the table, but she's added more onto it. We have the lanterns, the swords, and everything. We have these things. I don't know. I'm not the most intelligent person, so I can't tell you what they are. We go up here, and she hasn't worked on this floor yet. But I think she said she was going to do another 2 floors or something like that. And she only does 2, and then there's still room for more. I may add a little one for myself. I don't know. But we drop down here. We still have our chest. I'm working on getting it all rid. Working getting rid of it all. This is a thing of cobble for me naming. But as you see here it is. We have, this one's full of moss. We have wood in these. And just so you guys know, it does work. If I go ahead and we'll just do the moss, it's the fastest one. Grab the 49 moss. Come to our input chest. We just throw that moss in there. And then you guys can watch it fly up the stream. I mean, I don't know. I may leave the stream visible so you can watch the items go up. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. But as it goes up, I may change it to a silent collection system. Well, output system, because that will get very annoying with all that clicking. But as you see, it's flowing right back in. And I've been putting, this is all I've put. So far it's the moss and then a whole bunch of wood through here. Some of the wood doesn't have much in it, but this is just what there is currently. And I'm going to do all the wood types first, and then from there I'm going to go ahead and start doing stones and stuff so we can get rid of these main chests. Because I have to do the top rows first, because the way I have it, you guys see those hoppers right there? These are flowing opposites. All the top row gets done first, and then it repeats back around to do the bottom row. So the bottom row takes the longest to get to. This over here is the very last output. These 3 chests. This is the dump chest, basically, which I have a bunch of redstone supplies in, because this is where I was doing all my stuff. But these, once we fill everything up, these will be the dump chests, these right here. The ones above it are just, you guys know how I built it too close, so all the 3 right here are messed up. But I think we're gonna head up to top. I think I have one more thing to show you guys before the video ends, or we may quickly move all our stuff down here. We'll do something for the video ends, and I'll talk to you guys here in just a moment. I had lied. We are out of time, so there's not much more we can do during this video. I feel like we did do quite a bit in the time we had, though. But this is gonna be about it for the episode. So I guess I'll see you guys next time. This Final Story is logging off. Bye, guys.